close to where we belong, and we're trying to go somewhere new. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you.
Is the Hondata Flashpro worth it? Hey everyone, welcome to Midnight Drive Media, and I'm going to be telling you if the Flashpro is worth it and giving you a little review after about a week of having it, and we'll see if it's worth it or not. And by the way, that's my friend Josh's shitbox right there, the quality Honda right there. So yeah, there's probably going to be a couple of videos on that, because we got to paint it and stuff like that. But yeah, we've been doing some work on it. But yeah, let's get going, and I'll talk about the Flashpro. Alrighty, so for those of you that aren't aware, this is a Flashpro right here. Basically a $700 tuning device for 8th gen Hondas, but Hondata makes a bunch of different Flashpros and devices for other Honda and Acura vehicles. And basically what it does is it lets you upload base maps and adjust different parts of your car, like VTEC, launch control. And it's basically a necessity for anyone who really wants to get into modifying their Honda beyond just like an exhaust or an intake, which is something I want to do. But as of now, I only have an exhaust and an intake, so I want to just kind of tell the average person if it's worth it or not. Because for a hardcore enthusiast who's going to be building their car, yeah, you need it. But for someone like me, is it worth it, or is it kind of something you don't really need? And if you saw my first impressions, I was kind of lukewarm about it. I wasn't really, I don't know. First of all, I uploaded a AFM tune rather than a map-based tune, which currently I'm running a map tune. So that did make a little bit of a difference, but I wasn't too excited about it. But after driving this for about a week, I've really warmed up to it. And for the main reason is that it makes your car a lot more dailyable, I guess, if that's a word. Number one, because of the rev hang, which is gone, which is really nice, because if you drive an 8th gen without a Flashpro, you know how bad the rev hang is. It's ridiculous. So with that being gone, it makes shifting so much smoother, and just overall, it's just a much better experience with the whole transmission aspect of it. And another thing that makes it a lot more dailyable is the fact that the VTEC is lowered to 4,300, that's when VTEC hits. It basically gives you a lot more mid-range power, which I really like, because beforehand you'd have to wait until 6,000 RPM to really get any sort of power. But with the Flashpro, it really eliminates that dip in power you get in the mid-range. So you're getting a lot more kind of kicking the ass in the middle of the RPMs, which I really enjoy. I can't tell you the specifics like map-based, AFM, but I know map is a more powerful kind of way to tune your car, which is that's what I'm running. And I definitely did notice a difference running that over AFM. The main thing is third gear. Third gear pulls like a freight train. It's ridiculous. Like it just pulls like, I don't know. I'll see if I can find a place to demonstrate it, but it's so much better than stock. And it just overall, it makes the car feel a lot smoother. Yeah. So I guess we should kind of get into the price of it though. $700. That's nothing to kind of just laugh off. You could buy a shitty car for $700. So I don't know. Is it really worth it for anyone to just kind of, oh hey, I don't want to have rev hang, I want to have a little bit more mid-range? Not really. But if you're like me and you really love the 8th gen platform, then yeah, it is worth the purchase. But if you're just kind of, if your SI is just kind of like a daily, you know, you don't really care too much about it, I don't know. I wouldn't say you need to put the $700 into it. No, these are some good roads right here. Oh fuck. So yeah, if you're not a huge fan of your 8th gen, you're kind of into other cars, then I'd say stay away from it. But if you do want to build up your 8th gen like what I want to do, I want to go full bolt-ons and possibly forced induction in the future, then yeah, it's worth it, because you know it's gonna help you over time.
Till it feels like I can walk through fire, and I know I'm only getting higher. Till it feels like I can walk through fire.
Oh, unicorn nutting all over my windshield. So, I hope you enjoyed today's quick video, just talking about the Flashpro. I think it's a good investment. I'm happy to kind of get going to the mods on this car now that I do have the Flashpro, because you kind of need it for stuff like a header. So yeah, thank you for watching. Ring that bell or whatever, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next week.